Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope your day's going wonderful. I'm back again to share another Christmas card. We're using some items from Photoplay Paper Stay It With Stamps collection. We have the Nativity frame layered die set. This kind of intrigued me because this has the base and then it has like all the puzzle pieces that you could fit in to create the little nativity scene. I just thought that was gorgeous. So we're going to create a card with this. And then I'm also going to add a few little sprigs from the Holiday Foliage layered etched die set. And then we're going to also add a greeting from the Inside Out Religious Sentiments photopolymer stamp set. This has great sentiments for the outside and the inside. And I just love that. And we'll be using this on our card today. So let's jump in and start by doing some die cutting. This is what the die set looks like. You have the base die, and then you have the debossed area that you could fill in all of these pieces to create the manger scene. So pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out some cardstock, and we're going to do a little bit of die cutting. I went ahead and used some colored cardstock, and I went for some teals and some red families for my nativity scene here. And I did die cut out some glitter cardstock using some pop-up foam. So this is just going to be a little bit higher on my panel than the rest of the hair. Now to create this, it's very easy. All you do is bring in your glue, and you're going to watch the magic happen as soon as you add your glue and start putting the puzzle pieces together. First, we're going to add these darker teal pieces. We'll just add these to the very top. And it fits right in there, like I mentioned, like a puzzle. Next, we're going to do our next layer, which is one piece. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here. And then we can add our next layer. That's our next layer. Now I'm going to add my star. We'll just add a little bit of glue. And then we can place our star here. We're going to do the faces of Joseph, Mary, and baby Jesus. We're going to do those first by adding just a little bit of glue. We can layer these. And we'll add this large piece. And then we have this next large piece that we can add here. You can slowly kind of see it come together. And you know, I think the size of these would make beautiful Christmas tags also. Now we can fill in the rest of our areas. First we'll do Joseph's beard. And again, it just fits in there like a puzzle. We'll add the top piece here. And then we can add this little band over her headdress. I actually die cut this out with pink and with white, and I think I'm going to go with the pink. And then we have 3 pieces left, so all we need to do is just add a little glue, and we can complete our image here. And that's all there is to it. Comes together really quickly and easily, but isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Now for our foliage, I did die cut out the berries here. Photoplay has the little circles at the very end, so all you have to do is add glue to the top of those. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and add our red berries to this foliage piece. So our foliage is done. Now I'm going to put these to the side, and I had a die that was an elongated oval for my stash. I die cut these out. I thought they would go perfect with the oval here. I'm going to layer these together. This is with white cardstock, and then this is the gold glitter cardstock. I thought we'd add a little sparkle for our background. So I just put glue behind here, and we're going to layer these two together. If you don't have a long oval die like this, you could always freehand it. I put foam tape behind here, and I'm going to layer this right on the top. Now after we have this done, let's go ahead and stamp our greeting. I'm going to stamp the greeting that says Jesus is the reason for the season. I'm going to stamp it with some black cardstock. So we're going to do heat embossing for my greeting. So I'm going to treat my paper with my anti-static powder tool. I'm going to take my greeting. I'm going to use my watermark ink, and we'll just go over our sentiment. We'll give that a good press. We'll take our greeting. I'm going to add some white embossing powder right over the top. Give it a little tap. And then I'll use my heat gun and we'll melt this. I'm going to use my paper trimmer and we're going to trim this down. So I blocked off my greeting. Okay, now for my backgrounds. I have an A2 panel of the same colored cardstock that we used for a nativity scene, but I do want a little bit of texture in the background. So I actually have a paper crimper. To crimp your paper, you just put it in here, and you kind of turn the knob, and then you just run it through. And then you have a crimped background. Another option, if you don't have this, would be an embossing folder or stencil the background very easily. I'm going to take an A2 card base. I'm going to add some adhesive behind here, and we're going to tack this crimped paper that took no time at all to my background. And then I put glue behind my nativity scene, and we're just going to place this right in the middle, making sure it's centered. Okay, I have my greeting that I put foam tape behind. I'm just going to remove the release paper. I used black foam squares, but any foam tape that you have would work. I'm going to add this to the very bottom. I have this foliage. I'm going to add a little glue. We'll add it to the left and right, and then we'll add the one with the berries. We'll do a little tucking with this. Lovely. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to bring in some glaze, and I'm going to go over each one of these berries. This is going to give me dimension and a little bit of shine. And that finishes off my card today. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.